Good morning, I'm Barry Henson, pastor of Rossville United Methodist Church. We have created for you a YouTube video which we think might help you as you make a decision about when you are ready to return to in-house worship. We also do Facebook Live on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, but for those of you that would like to come back to in-house worship, we want you to know what to expect should you come to Rossville United Methodist Church. This beautiful historic church in the historic district of Rossville, Tennessee is located at 340 Main Street, Highway 194. That's just north of Highway 57. If you come into Rossville and go north on Highway 194, you'll see Rossville United Methodist Church on the right. We don't have a parking lot on the premises, but we have a wonderful neighbor. Gary allows us to use the Voya parking lot across the street. And then just to the right of that, you'll see a beautiful white house. That's 2nd Street. And 2nd Street will allow you to park on the west side of the street on Sunday mornings. Or you can also park on the east side of Main Street on Sunday morning, which is in front of the church. Now let's get inside, out of the beautiful rain that God is blessing us with. We ask that you use the entrance where the ramp is during this phase 1 of the pandemic so that we'll all be entering the same spot. As you enter, you're going to see several things. There will be bulletins placed here with song sheets that are to be thrown away after the service. There will be face masks available if you happen to forget to bring one. They are required in Fayette County during this phase. Gloves also, should you need them. Hand sanitizer stations will be placed throughout the church. You'll see them as we go through. In this first room is our Ladies Sunday School class. We're not having Sunday school right now during phase 1, but when it starts back, this is one of our 2 adult Sunday school classes that you'll be invited to participate in if you would like to. Let's go down the hallway. The next room on the right-hand side is our workroom, where our treasurer does her work and other work takes place for the church here. This is the workroom. Just beyond the workroom on the same side is the pastor's office. I will not tell you how much work goes on in here, but I'll tell you that a lot of praying and a lot of hoping goes on as I prepare sermons and greet people and do counseling and serve as the pastor of this church. From the pastor's office, we're going to exit back into the hallway to the left. And then immediately to the right across from the workroom is the sanctuary. The sanctuary has been recently renovated. It was beautiful to start with, but it's even more beautiful now. It's historic. You love it. It just makes you feel like the presence of the Lord is in this place when you walk in. You may think, well, how can you do in-house worship? It's not that large. It's bigger than you think. We're not doing choir right now. Normally we would have choir, but in phase 1 we won't, but we will sing. And you'll enjoy the singing and the music at Rossville. But we have an answer to the problem of not having enough social distancing space in the sanctuary. So come with me and I'm going to show you about that. As we exit the sanctuary, go down the hallway. Ladies' bathrooms on the right, nicely renovated. Gentlemen on the left, another hand sanitizer. We want you to be safe. We want you to feel safe. Now this is where you may feel safe. If you don't, in the sanctuary, this is our fellowship hall. You'll see that we have tables set up. Distance from each other, appropriate distance from each other. Families can sit at a table. I've had young families with younger children tell me they especially like this because their children can do activities while worship's going on and the parents get to enjoy worship. Now, how do they do that? Because someone had the vision and wisdom at some point, we give thanks for that, to put in closed circuit television. So you can sit right here and watch the worship service just as if you were in the sanctuary. So it's live from the sanctuary to this fellowship hall, and as you can tell, there are plenty of room in here for social distancing if you feel uncomfortable in the main sanctuary. As we pan around toward the outside, maybe a little hard to see now because we're having quite a rainstorm going on. There is an area we're not using at the current time that has a place for grilling and eating and fellowshipping and playing. We look forward to the day when we can use that again. But until then, there's some things that we're not using right now in this room that I want you to see. One is a space for a new Sunday school class. We'll be starting a new adult Sunday school class as soon as we're allowed to do that, and it will meet in this room. Not sure if this is the exact configuration. It depends on the number of people who show up, but we will have it set up for social distancing. And we don't have a nursery right now, but we have a nursery attendant, and when we're able and allowed to do so, this is our nursery and children's area. A place where joy and happiness can be heard as children come and participate in their worship also. We hope it'll be soon that the children will be allowed to be back in the nursery area. And now we're going to move to one other space that we're not able to use at this time, but we will be able to use at some point. It's historically a very active place in this church. It's the kitchen. And it is a beautiful kitchen, commercial kitchen, completely designed to serve large groups of people. You can see how well appointed it is with all the appliances and everything necessary to have a commercial kitchen. If you've not been to a meal at this church, and if you're watching this and learning about it, you probably haven't. You've got something to look forward to. This is only my third week here, but I have been to potluck meals here and other meals, and everything is always absolutely wonderful. So soon, we hope, we'll be able to have food again. Another hand sanitizing station. We're serious about keeping you safe and in getting you back in-house worship. And the last thing I would say to you about the building is this is the exit that we use on Sunday morning. This exit also has a ramp and a sidewalk that goes back around to the front so that you can safely exit the building. Now, a couple other things. 11 o'clock Sunday morning, in-house worship. Also at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, if you're not comfortable or not able to join us in-house or ready for that at this time, Facebook Live. Just go to Rossville United Methodist Church on Facebook and find us there. You can always find us there too on Thursday at 11 o'clock as we have a live devotion. I'm Barry Henson. I'm the pastor of Rossville United Methodist Church, and I welcome you and greet you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. When you want to, when you're able to, we'd love to have you come see us at Rossville United Methodist Church. I promise you, the Spirit of the Lord is in this place. Have a wonderful day.